Hello and welcome back to Spoken English Daily. I'm Robert.
And I'm Jackie. Thank you for making English part of your day.
Every time you listen, you're building something: fluency, confidence, comfort. We keep things slow, clear, and natural. Everyday conversations with simple phrases, real English. There's no rush here.
Just enjoy the process and trust that it is working.
Don't worry if you don't understand every word. That is completely normal. Just keep listening and let the English come to you.
Today's episode has 4 segments. First, we'll share some personal stories, things from our own everyday lives.
Then we'll go through some common English phrases and use them in real conversation. After that, you'll hear us act out a short, everyday scene using those phrases.
And we'll close with a quick review of everything you've heard today. Let's get started.
If Spoken English Daily helps you, please follow or subscribe. It helps us continue making calm English practice for you. Thank you for being here.
Today we are talking about everyday English phrases. These are phrases that people use every single day.
In this episode, you'll hear simple, natural phrases. We'll use them in real conversation, slowly and clearly.
Let's get started with the first segment. A few quick questions about our own everyday lives. Nothing planned, just real answers.
Okay, so Jackie, think about your morning today. What did you say or hear in English? Even just 1 or 2 words.
Honestly, mine was small. My phone said, "Your order is ready." That counted as English for me this morning.
That's funny. Mine was even smaller. I said good morning to my neighbor. 2 words, but it felt good.
It's kind of nice, isn't it? How something that small can still count.
It really is. Okay, next one. Is there a simple English phrase you find yourself using all the time?
For me, it's no worries. Someone thanks me or apologizes, and that's just what comes out.
Mine is that makes sense. I say it in meetings, in conversations, everywhere. It gives me a second to think, too.
That's a good one. It buys you a little time without sounding lost.
Exactly. Okay. Was there ever a time you didn't know what to say in English?
Yes, actually, someone asked me a question and I just smiled. I had no idea what to say. I wish I'd known. Could you say that again?
I've had that exact moment. A coworker once said something quickly and I didn't catch it. I didn't want to ask them to repeat it, so I just nodded. I regretted it later.
That's so common. It's okay to ask people to slow down.
It really is. Okay, last one. If you could learn just one English phrase this week, what kind of phrase would you want it to be?
Something for starting a conversation like, "How's it going?" Just a simple, friendly opener.
I'd want something to use when I need more time. A phrase that gives me a moment to think without going silent.
Those are both good ones. And actually, a few of the phrases we just used are exactly what we're covering today.
That's a perfect way to into our next segment. Let's slow down and go through today's key phrases together.
How's it going? How's it going? I say this almost every time I see someone I know. How's it going?
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I say that when I'm leaving the room for just a moment.
No worries. No worries. It just means don't stress about it. It's okay.
Could you say that again? Could you say that again? A simple, polite way to ask someone to repeat themselves.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I use this when I need a little more clarity.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It shows you're following along and you understand.
I was just thinking. I was just thinking. A natural way to bring up a new idea in conversation.
Those 7 phrases will come up again before this episode ends, so if you didn't catch one now, don't worry, you'll hear it again.
Now let's slow down even more and take a moment to unpack a couple of the words we've been using.
This is casual, that just means relaxed, not formal, like talking to a friend.
Right. And that's actually the goal of the whole segment. When you're clarifying something, you make it clearer. You explain it again, more simple.
And we use everyday phrases all the time. Every day just means normal, things we do or say each day.
Good. Now let's hear all of this in a real moment.
Here's a small scene, the kind of thing that happens at home almost every day. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Actually, I just got back. I was running a few errands.
Oh, yeah? How did that go?
Fine. I was just thinking we need to figure out dinner tonight. Did you have anything in mind?
I was thinking we could just cook something simple, maybe pasta.
That makes sense. I'm not in the mood for anything complicated.
Me neither. I'll be right back. I'm going to check what we have in the kitchen.
Okay.
So we have pasta, and I found something in the back of the cupboard, that thing we bought last week.
Wait, could you say that again? Which thing?
The jar, the one with the green label.
What do you mean? The pesto?
Yes, exactly, the pesto.
Oh, that makes sense. Let's do that.
Perfect. No worries, I'll start in about 10 minutes.
Sounds good. I'll set the table. Let's take a moment to slow down and hear some of today's phrases again.
So far, you have heard phrases like,
How's it going? No worries. That makes sense.
these are phrases that native speakers use every single day.
Keep listening. They will start to feel natural.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Let's wrap up with what we've covered.
Today we talked about everyday English phrases. You heard phrases like, how's it going? No worries. Could you say that again? That makes sense.
These are small phrases, but they are very powerful.
Try using just one of them today, in a text, in a conversation, even quietly to yourself.
That is how language grows, slowly, one phrase at a time.
Before you go, try one of today's phrases and tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear it.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. We will be back tomorrow with more calm, clear English just for you.
See you next episode.